Right. It's not funny. Change of plans because we've just had an alert. Can't beat a good lighthouse. Welcome to our channel. We're Paul and Tan and we're travelling Australia in our troopy. In this episode we're still travelling the magnificent coastline of Victoria in a westerly direction, finding an unexpected gem that deserves an explore. Stay tuned to find out where. Enjoy! Howdy friends! It's the next day. We've spent the night in Warnambool at a caravan park. Got some bits and pieces done. Went out for lunch yesterday at a random pub. Caught up with some friends. Had a glorious site with an ensuite, which is a real treat for us. We don't have to share bathrooms. That was nice, just for once. And we've just had a bit of a wander around Warnambool today, and we're now going to head off to Port Fairy. Apparently it's pretty nice. We're going to have a bit of a wander around, and then we're going to head out to the Grampians, which is not far at all from here. So it's about an hour's drive from Port Fairy. So it's a good day. It's a lovely day. So Port Fairy's apparently got like a little island or something that you can walk around. So we're going to go and explore that. Anything to add? What do you think of Warnambool?
It's pretty big, isn't it? Bigger than I expected.
Yeah, it's very spread out.
It seems to have everything here.
Yeah.
All the big name shops and
Funny, we were
in the town centre.
Yeah. There's a lot of shopping centres around as well with all the big supermarkets. So it's like it is a city, but it's got its little pockets of shopping centres as well, which is pretty good. Funnily, we were driving in yesterday and coming through the main drag into town, and loads of traffic lights as you do. And then we're later on in the afternoon. We checked our social media, and someone had contacted us through Facebook. Can't remember what was her name. Is it Marilyn? Can't remember. Anyway, this lady who we don't know contacted us through Facebook and said that they just spotted us at the traffic lights and that they really liked our setup and safe travels, and they're from the area, and it's just so cool when people do that. I feel like that's so nice. So hi, if you're watching our videos, thanks for checking in with us. That was really nice. And she also said that if you need some help with finding your way around or things to do, just hit her up. So that was so sweet. I just love that. Thanks to those people that contact us, reach out to us, or just comment on our videos too, because we really do love that, and we always respond. So thank you to those people. Anyway, bit of PR done. Now I can get back on with the trip, and we're in cow country now. All of a sudden we've gone from the city to the country, as you do in Victoria, very quickly. And we will be in Port Fairy, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. So we'll check in with you when we get there. So we're at Port Fairy, and it looks really, really nice. So this is the I don't know whether it's an estuary or anyway, the island goes over that walkway. We're going to go around and do a bit of a walk on the island. The water is so clear. There's a few people around, so we're going to get the lay of the land. Nice day for a stroll, I reckon.
Griffiths Island.
Griffiths Island?
Yeah.
Okay.
Griffiths Island Reserve.
Paul's just full of information.
Useless information?
No, it's not useless, it's important. Got some seagulls, or I don't even think they're seagulls, albatrosses. Anyway. Just kind of trying to get my bearings here. The ocean is on both sides of us. The water is spectacular. What a beautiful place. There's a lighthouse on this island also, so we're going to go around and walk around to the lighthouse at the other end. Griffiths Island is a sanctuary for plants, birds and animals. The island is about 1.5 kilometres long and almost a kilometre wide at its widest point. From the mid-1830s until 1843, the island served as a whaling station for southern right whales until the industry went into decline. Well, this is a really cool little spot. I'm very impressed. It's obviously a wildlife sanctuary. Lots of bird watchers. Oh my goodness. Kangaroos in there. How fabulous. Oh, they've got a paddling pool. There was a kids' little paddling pool there, and the ranger must come along and put fresh water in for the native animals. A couple of kangaroos and a couple of birds were helping themselves to the fresh water under the shade of the tree, which was really cool to see. And they weren't too worried about us, were they?
No.
Pretty happy just hanging around. We're walking around the coastal part to the lighthouse now. It's about a 600 metre walk or something, and there's a bit of dredging going on in the channel here. It's just so well maintained. It's really quite pretty, but there's so many different birds. Over on the other side there you can see these big black, I don't know what they are, they look like big seagulls, but they're not, obviously not. And there's a load of birds, butterflies, all sorts of things in this part. So yeah, we'll see what we see on the way around, but I'm very surprised, very pleasantly surprised at this place. Oh, you can see what they're dredging, it's coming out there. So they're pumping it out of the channel over the other side. There you go. Whoa! Yeah, I got him. We just watched one of the birds dive down to the bottom, waiting for him to come back up. He's coming. There he is. The Griffiths Island Lighthouse and a lighthouse keeper's cottage were built in 1859 by Scottish stonemasons. The lighthouse is still fully operational, and over the years the light's power has changed from vegetable oil, kerosene, gas and wind to solar power. These days it's a solar powered light with a wind assisted generator. And we're back. It's a nice walk, hon.
Very nice.
Water is beautiful out there. It's a nice little swimming beach too. It's a bit cold for swimming, but lovely. So this is, just reminding you, this is Griffiths Island at Port Fairy. If you're in the area, definitely come and have a look. It is pretty spectacular. All right. It's not funny. change of plans because we've just had an alert, and there's a big sign across the flippin' road that the Grampians National Park is closed from midnight tonight because of catastrophic fire danger. And we've just driven 140 flippin' kilometres up here just to start to get into the park. We still had another 60 to go to realise that we can't even go because there's no point, because they're going to evacuate everyone tomorrow or whatever. I'm not impressed. Paul's just rang the caravan park and they're going to refund our money. Okay, that's great, that's fine. But we've just driven all that way, and this is all we're going to see, one mound. For God's sakes. Anyway, so now we've got to figure out where we're going to go. Don't know. So stay tuned while I find out what's happening. Oh, just to prove my point further, here's another sign. Warning, warning, warning. So I've just calmed down a little bit. I'm not really calm, I'm peed off right now. Anyway, we're heading to Portland, so that's a complete turnaround. No, you keep going now. A complete turnaround in the opposite direction. So we're going to miss the Grampians altogether. Thanks for that, Mother Nature. Yeah, so we'll check in later when we've calmed down a bit. When we're in a better mood, yeah. Maybe after a beer. So we've gone from the picturesque mountains to some back road abattoir area that Google Maps has sent us through to avoid going through a town, which is ridiculous because the town has now missed out on business from the people that would be travelling through it. So this is where we are right now. And we're on the highway finally. So basically that's taken us an extra 10 minutes to get from one side of town to the other rather than just taking the highway straight through it. I don't understand that. But anyway, we are on our way to Portland now for real. It's really happening. And we are on the main highway, so we shouldn't have to get lost again. All right, goodbye. Good evening, friends. We have checked into our little rest spot for the night and we've just had some food and we've just come for a walk out behind the caravan park and look. Can't beat a good lighthouse. I don't know if it's still functioning. I think it probably is. But we've got a lovely view over the coast of Portland. So I'm guessing it's normally fairly windy up here, but it's not tonight, is it? It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's a nice night. So it's a pretty busy port here. I do recall being here before, but I think we must have got in late of an evening, and yeah, don't remember very much, but it's very cool. So straight ahead where you can see the silos, there's all this wood. Must be either being exported or shipped to another port, but it's a massive pile of it. We did see lots of logging trucks on the way in too, didn't we? Like we passed a few. We came on that road that was the Henty Highway, and it was fairly busy with trucks. So a lot of them had logs, amongst other things. But yeah, it's a lovely beach and not a bad view.
So we've just come along the clifftop walk out the back of the caravan park, and you wouldn't believe it. We found 2 koalas in the space of 5 minutes, and this one right here is about
8 feet.
10 feet off the ground. I could almost touch him. My God, how adorable is that?
When we were driving up here to go check in this afternoon, there was a couple of guys up here launching off the edge here with their, well, they're parasails, aren't they?
Yeah.
Parasails, yeah.
Paragliders.
Paragliders, no. Parasails, yeah. What a lovely little spot. Thanks again for watching, and your support through hitting that like and subscribe button is very much appreciated. Stay tuned for more epic content as we continue our adventures in the Troopy. If you're keen to watch some of our other trip episodes, here are some links. Thanks again, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Cheers!